The Battle of Muye, fought in 1046 BCE during the Shang dynasty in ancient China, marks a pivotal moment in the country's history, leading to the establishment of the Zhou dynasty. This conflict unfolded against the backdrop of a complex political and social landscape, where the Shang dynasty faced internal strife and external threats, ultimately culminating in the decisive Battle of Muye. Background. The Shang dynasty, known for its advanced culture and intricate bronze artifacts, was grappling with internal dissent and corruption within the ruling elite. King Zhou, the last monarch of the Shang dynasty, was notorious for his tyrannical rule, leading to widespread discontent among his subjects. Additionally, neighboring states took advantage of Shang's internal turmoil, posing a threat to its stability. Rebellion and rise of the Zhou. GFA, a noble from the western frontier, played a crucial role in the events leading up to the Battle of Muye. Discontent with the Shang regime, GFA allied with other disgruntled nobles and tribal leaders, forming a coalition against King Zhou's oppressive rule. They found a charismatic leader in Wen Long, Jifa's father, who became the symbolic figurehead of their rebellion. Wen Wang's vision was not merely to overthrow the Shang dynasty but to establish a new era of virtuous rule under the Zhou dynasty. The rebels garnered support from various factions, including disenchanted Shang nobles and tribes that sought an alternative leadership. The Battle of Muye. The Battle of Muye unfolded near the Muye Plain, a strategic location where the forces of the Shang dynasty clashed with the insurgent Zhou forces. The Shang army, led by the erratic and despotic King Zhou, faced a determined Zhou force under the command of GFA. The battle was not merely a clash of arms but a contest between the corrupt and oppressive rule of the Shang and the promise of a more just and virtuous governance under the Zhou. Despite being outnumbered, the Zhou forces, inspired by a sense of righteousness and a desire for change, displayed remarkable cohesion and strategy. Jifa's leadership and the united front of the rebel forces proved pivotal. The Battle of Muye unfolded in multiple phases, with fierce fighting and strategic maneuvers on both sides. Aftermath and legacy. The Battle of Muye concluded with the defeat of the Shang forces, leading to the capture and subsequent demise of King Zhou. GFA, now known as King Wu, ascended to the throne as the first ruler of the Zhou dynasty. This marked the end of the Shang dynasty and the beginning of a new era in Chinese history. The establishment of the Zhou dynasty had profound implications for the political, cultural, and social development of ancient China. The Zhou rulers implemented a feudal system, decentralizing power and establishing regional fiefs to maintain stability. This period laid the groundwork for Confucianism and other philosophical traditions that profoundly influenced Chinese civilization. Conclusion. The Battle of Muye stands as a defining moment in Chinese history, symbolizing the transition from one dynasty to another and the overthrow of tyranny in favor of a more virtuous rule. Jifa's vision of a just and righteous governance under the Zhou dynasty resonated with the aspirations of the people, shaping the course of Chinese civilization for centuries to come. The legacy of the Battle of Muye is embedded not only in the rise of a new dynasty but also in the cultural and philosophical foundations that continue to influence China to this day.